Yo, what is good, Knicks Nation? This is Richie from Knicks Media, breaking you guys some more New York Knicks news that they go out there and sign Michael Kidd-Gilchrist to a one-year contract, and he is a former second overall pick coming out of which college? Can you guys guess? Kentucky. Before I hop into my breakdown of this signing, I just want to mention I am now a proud partner of Manscaped. If you guys want to get 20% off on any product, use my code RICHIENY. I'll leave the link down below in the description. It's great deals. You know, if you guys want to get any holiday gifts for yourself or any family members, friends, 20% off is a great deal, and they have excellent products over there. So make sure you guys go check it out. With that being said, let's jump right into my thoughts of the New York Knicks going out there and acquiring Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. So, this guy is a former second overall pick who never really lived up to the hype for the Hornets. He is not an offensive guy, but he is a really good defender, and that is the reason why I feel like the New York Knicks wanted to bring him in. I feel like their whole philosophy in free agency is not what some Knicks fans are happy about in terms of spreading out the wealth of cap space and acquiring a bunch of players for one-year cheap deals and try to build a foundation within and see what this coaching staff can do with young talent with upside. You know, Kidd-Gilchrist is still only 27 years old. He is not doesn't have a good shot. He does not have the offensive minded to him. He is more of a guy that could come off the bench and lock down anybody. He's an extremely versatile defender, and that's exactly what Tom Thibodeau and the coaching staff wants, because they're bringing a different defensive mindset to this New York Knicks team that I feel like we're not going to be, used to, because this Knicks team has been so bad at defense in recent years. And, they went out there and got Nerlens Noel, who is going to back up Mitchell Robinson, and I'm so happy to have those two defending the rim. And a guy like Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, he was definitely the best defensive guy on the free agent market still available, and, he fills in that spot at the three. The small forward position is a really interesting spot for the New York Knicks. There's not a lot of players. We signed a lot of guards. We got a lot of point and shooting guards. We didn't really go out there and sign a lot of small forwards. We got guys that are going to play at a position. A guy like Alec Burks, I feel like, okay, he's a shooting guard, but he can also play the three, so he'll probably line up at the three sometimes. RJ Barrett, he'll probably play the three. Kevin Knox is kind of like the only standard small forward on the team. Iggy could be run the three. There's a lot of players, but Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is a guy that could come in and defend multiple positions. He's not like, all right, you're a small forward, you guard the opposing team small forward. No, he comes off the bench. Whoever's hot, he can defend the four. He can defend the two, He's that good at defending. He's not the greatest defender in the world, but he is a guy that is known for his defense. And like I said, we need to get guys that can lock down people on the perimeter, come off the bench and be that defensive anchor. I'm really comfortable where we are defensively so far. I love Frank Ntilikina at that point guard position, whether he starts or not. I like him defending at the 1 or 2 spot. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist at the 3, he's not going to start, but off the bench, he can come in and lock people down. Mitchell Robinson, defending things down low. Nerlens Noel. So far, what Leon Rose is trying to do, like I mentioned earlier, they're trying to build a foundation. And okay, we got Kenny Payne in the building. Let's get every single Kentucky guy that he's ever had relationship with. Obviously, Kenny Payne coached Michael Kidd-Gilchrist over at Kentucky, so they have somewhat of a relationship that they're going to kick off on. Maybe he can unlock him that we don't know about. I know a lot of Knicks fans are going to make fun of his jump shot because it's a meme. He has this weird, his elbows like this. I don't understand why, but he's a guy that's going to come in here and I feel like fit the mold of Tom Thibodeau. As we know, he is a defensive prowess coach, and to get in guys that are known for defense, that's only going to benefit this New York Knicks team. And again, this is not the splashiest of signing. This is not holy crap, the Knicks are going to the playoffs. We have Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Can you guys believe it? That's not what I'm saying in this video. I'm just breaking you guys what he's going to bring to the table and how I feel like what they're doing for the New York Knicks, instead of going the route of, okay, who's available? We need to win now with Thibodeau. Let's give out some contracts. Let's go do a sign and trade for Fred VanVleet, give him $100 million and give up some picks. Let's go get Gordon Hayward in the building for $140 million and let's win this thing. If they did that, I wouldn't be comfortable because we're setting ourselves up for mediocrity down the line. What this New York Knicks team is doing, which is going to get a lot of Knicks fans upset because you need to be patient, is they're building a foundation for the future, and that makes you feel like, well, we've been doing that for so long. What's the difference? Well, the difference is this is Leon Rose's first time as the New York Knicks president, and this is his first time, getting his hands on this roster and, playing with the cap space, playing with our draft capital, a lot of things that Leon Rose is doing, and he understands this team is a long way from competing for a championship. So I'm not going to go out there and get the big fish if he's not going to make us a championship contender right now. I'm going to get a lot of young talent and see what Tom Thibodeau and this coaching staff that we assembled can do, because if they do develop these guys, if they can get the best out of a guy like Frank or Dennis Smith Jr., Austin Rivers, at the guard spots, if RJ Barrett can take that next step, if Obi Toppin can develop because he is a rookie that is ready to play right now, if Kevin Knox can, I am not a guy that hates on Kevin Knox. I think that he still has a lot of potential. I'll break down Kevin Knox in a completely separate video, but if they can unleash the guys that we saw regress last year, that tells you a lot about this coaching staff. I feel like we've never had this many, especially Tom Thibodeau at the top, being an established guy that has taken 2 teams to the playoffs. And then we have a lot of assistant coaches who have a lot of experience. Mike Woodson, he brought the Knicks to the playoffs. Kenny Payne. There's a lot of assistant coaches that I feel like are going to get in the building and try to develop this young talent. I do think that there's a lot of moves to be made for the Knicks. This is not going to be the last one. They still have a lot of cap space. They still have a lot of players that they're going to have to cut a wave, because they're going to have to, simplify this roster into enough to, make, they can't have 20 people on opening night. So it's going to be interesting what they do. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, because I'm going to be breaking down everything that the New York Knicks do. I'm also about to create a series called Player Profiles, where I make a video breaking down each New York Knicks player on the roster, give you guys my thoughts of them, their strengths, their weaknesses, their stats last year, my projected stats, all that good stuff. So make sure you subscribe to the channel if you guys are not already. And if you enjoyed the video, like this video. Also, make sure you comment down below your thoughts. Do you guys are happy with Michael Kidd-Gilchrist? Are you like, I don't like it, or I don't understand it? Okay, yeah, he's a defender guy. Let me know down below. I love hearing you guys' thoughts down below in the comment section. I am so appreciative to be part of the Knicks community. Thank you guys so much for all the love and the support on this channel all throughout the first week, because you guys are tremendous. Let's go Knicks. I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out, guys.